Hi, welcome to the next edition of playing competitive One Piece. And today, I think I finally solved this deck for OP15. I did a lot of testing the last few days, and this is probably my exact 50, right? So Roger, of course, we do have like a decent amount of 2K counters. We have 11 in total. Not bad. We are playing the KO Shanks because our worst matchups are Lucy, and we definitely need to get rid of Saba off board. And it's better than the Rush Shanks in that particular matchup. Plus, it's better against Mihawk. And so Mihawk, they usually play their Shank 7-drop Shanks. You need to be able to remove it immediately to prevent tempo lines going against you. And besides that, our B-sticks are Zoro, a couple Rayleighs, Goldie Roger, nice top-end fillers. And we have a lot of ramp in this deck. We have 4 Mr. 2s. We have 3 Gabons. And then we have our Buggy, Bullet, Godthread, which is our tech card against Lucy. And potentially also Enel. So that's what we're hoping to kind of pivot. And also it's better against Blackbeard, because it's better to just remove a Lafitte and ramp it on than it would be just to put down a 3-drop 4,000 with no extra value. We'd rather get to 7k lead as fast as possible. So, and of course this 1-drop event also is pretty pivotal. We are playing 3 Divine Departures. Great way to counter out with our bricks. And this deck might be a little bit more counter heavy than normal. And also has a pretty good chance of being more control-y than normal, which is really what you need to be in this current meta. Let's dive right into some ranked. We're just going to shift the turn. We definitely can Buggy into a Godthread, potentially, depending on what they play on their first turn. So we definitely Buggy. Swing a little 6k. Get a little frisky and say go. Now, our opponent's probably going to lead off with a 3-drop and another little play here. 10k at lead. Take it. Borsalino. So for me, I think it's best to just KO that Borsalino, gain an active Dawn. We're at 7 Dawn. We're going to 9 next turn. So basically anything that we could play will get us to 10. So we'll just swing in there. Go ahead. So now we have 7 Dawn going to 9. Now this gets me to 10. So I can't do these two together. Let's go to 2. That's a fine, I think, range to be. Another Borsalino. Okay, so for me, it's better to play Zoro here. Just because of the fact that, well, either way, I become a 9k lead. Or a 7k lead. The difference is I'm not a 7k lead when I attack this turn. So if I did a Rayleigh here, yeah, I could play Rayleigh, rest Borsalino. Attacking a Borsalino. This is a 6k. I guess it's fine, right? Swing 6 into 6. Swing 9 into 6. Gain an active Dawn. Say go. Now we have a lot of counter in hand, which is very not normal for a Roger player. Our opponent's gonna be like, where did all this counter come from? Shouldn't you be bricked up? Normally, yes, we would be. But we have a couple, 3 2Ks, 4 2Ks, and a couple 1s. So we should be able to get a decent amount of swings this turn. We're just going to use a Bond Clay. Use another Bond Clay. And use a Buggy. I know. It's crazy. They can still play a 5-drop and play another Borsalina if they have the third one. There's the third one. And they go ahead and gain a life. So sadly, I can't do that. So 9 into 7. Let's go 9 into 7. See if you have a 2K and a 1K. Or you just counter or block out. So now I'm a 9K lead. Swing 11 at 7. Go ahead. So at this point, I'm just trying to starve them in some regard. We already have less life than them, which is kind of weird. Okay, so they make me trash or take a life to hand. And they gain a... That's not too bad. Okay, so we go 9. So they do get to play a free trigger. So they get to play another card, and that's fine. Now the question here becomes, do I want to put a blocker out or save a 3K? Swing 10. Go ahead. I mean, we are a 9K lead, so and everything that we have is 9. Gavin, throw away a Mr. 2. This might be the end of us here. We shall see. Because of the fact that, well, we did not draw what we needed. I don't know how this is gonna pan out. We have to play the Uda this turn. Swing an 8. Go. Very tricky. And we did whiff on another copy of a 2K plus of card, which absolutely stinks. Because now it's easier for them to simple math. If I'm just a small 7K lead. So they do 9, 9, 10. Oh, that's an 8. Got there. Sure. 1-0, baby. Let's get into the next. I had to bait him for that, right? I had to bait him. Like, he was thinking, oh, okay, I got this. He clearly blocked. He didn't have it. No, no, no. Sure. Go ahead. I am kind of finicky about this hand. We only have 2 ramp spells. We don't have any God Threads. So it could be a whiff. But so for us, we definitely need to starve. So I definitely don't want to be hitting the NL player. We definitely need to be... Because I don't want him drawing into an NL, right? We can't have him chaining them. So I will have to go board. Try to set up some optimal... Go ahead. Some optimal turns, but... So whatever he's turned sideways with, we'll attack. Okay, an Ohm. Ashura. Another Ohm. Okay, so... I think Bond Clay's worse. Take that hit. Get rid of the Satori. There's the Enel. Kinda bad. Now they definitely can get frisky at the bullet. Sure. You have them. So the question becomes, do I want to Divine Departure to stay up, just to keep a life going? Probably not. So now we're just a 7K lead. Play a Shanks. Take a 2K counter. Go. I don't know how well. I don't know how much the Shanks is going to do in this matchup. Probably not that good. So next turn we can play a drop Goldie Roger. $2K. This is still coming inbound, so or maybe they don't. So if I counter out, that's 3. Okay. So how do I do this turn? I think it has to be Zoro. And okay, so this is 10. Going at a 10. I guess I should have swung the Shanks into the little one. But then again, it doesn't matter because Zoro can't. I guess I could attach a Dawn. Dawn. Could have done 10, 10, 10. Yeah, maybe that would have been a little bit better. Right, so this up there, that would have removed it. Put one Dawn here, swing 10. Put Dawn here, swing 10. And then swing another 10. Go ahead. I don't know how winning of a strategy this is, though. Okay. Okay, 11 at 9. Okay. And there. I wish I can get aggressive with these two. They would take a 1/1, and then that would mean I would not be able to play an Uda this turn. I just don't see that being a possible winning strategy. Oh, that's right. I don't have it. Because these are not 10Ks. Go. Another one? I just removed 2 of them. I got proud. I removed 2 of them. Sure. Go ahead. I don't know if this is winning a strategy or not. Let me know, favorite anime, what do you think? How good am I doing with this matchup? I could have turned sideways and hit life. I don't really want to give them 2 cards though. I have 3K counter. I could maybe try to get in. If he turns this NL sideways, I am ambushing this NL. Ugh. They could definitely attach 6 Dawn and swing. I mean, I'm curious to see what they do here. I mean, I'm a 9K lead. Opponent is thinking. He is in the tank. So we can get him down to 1. Maybe, right? At some point, I do need to start hitting life, right? And it has to be when I can get this nail off the board. We do need to keep in mind they have the event to just rest the Uda down. We didn't make somebody just rope in rank, did we? I hope that's not a thing. I don't know what's going on here, man. I think we made him mad and he left. Or maybe he has something else going on in his life. Okay, he was just doing something. A second and no. Alright, so I need another body on board. Go ahead. I'm a little worried about my position, though. We don't have a 9K body, our lead. Okay. So they don't put enough Dawn on this lead now, so that's a little weird. They definitely could have maybe went for it, potentially. Because this would have hit, you could have put all the rest of that on here. I messed up. We have to just pray they don't have the rester. Then again, they should just touch all Dawn to lead. And this is a 11, right? Okay. That works too. And we tried. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this this matchup. I know it's very difficult for the Roger player to win this game in general. Like we're just trying to close it up to maybe where it's maybe a 40% win rate, just enough to maybe find one in my tournament. I could maybe still pick up a win there, but let's get into the next. We will go ahead and play down the event and attack. Go. We probably should have took second from them, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not sure. Our best curve is going first. And purple decks typically want to go first. So let's see what they play this turn. I'm probably just going to God Thread whatever they do. Let me think this through. So I have 6 Dawn. This gets me to 7. Now we get Shanks. Find a Roger. Get that tempo play. So now we go to 9, which we play the Rayleigh, which gets us to 10. So we should be able to be pretty good this turn. Then next turn we get to play Roger, have 2 Dawn up, and we should be able to go from there. So again, God's Red really is a good card for this deck, honestly. It gives us the ramp that we need. It also removes potential bad cards, right, for us. Like, this is basically a Cavendish. It's just, you know, Navy's Cavendish. So we would rather not get drained out by card advantage. Go. So being able to remove that is kind of critical. At this current juncture, I don't think this bullet's going to matter, so we'll just pitch that away. And we'll continue this pressure. So for me, this is not... I'm not able to rest that with the Rayleigh, but... So I swing 6 and then 9. Gain a Dawn. Now we're a 7k lead. Okay, another Izuka. Sure. Swing 7. I think I just take this hit. Nine at 6. Trying to see how much you value it. Swing 11. Go. Alright, so they have a blocker. Guess what? So do we. Swing 9. Swing 10 at 8. Trying to see if you burn counter. You also have the 4K counter event. Nine to 8. Expecting a 2K counter here. Another pack. Go. Another Garp. Okay. So now I think it's the time we actually start getting into face. They have less cards in hand. They can't really afford to... Nine. Seven. 10. $13 there. Fair enough. We are only a 7K lead. So they have 10 Dawn. They could swing 8888. No, 9999. Probably pretty good. So, but that probably wouldn't be very wise, right? You probably want to go for board. They have 5 swings, 3 life, 1. Yeah, and then plus we have 5 cards in hand, all of which are counter. It's kind of crazy to think about. So I think they kind of have to go board. Okay. Got there. 2 wins. And we have 1 loss against PNL. Let's get in another game. Okay, so we play the Buggy. And there's the KO Shanks. Our only target probably is this one. Go ahead. It's kind of funny, though. Okay, so use the event. Use another Shanks. Take another event. Swing 6. Go ahead. Go ahead. So, let's see if we can't win this game. So we know we're getting our last Dawn this turn, so we can start becoming 9k leads. Let's see what he does. That's a 6 and 2, so we can't get Zoro online yet. They don't really have the Dawn for Mihawk or Shanks either. Actually, wait, that is. think that counts. $11 to $8. Go ahead. Oh. Very tight game. Or maybe it looks like a tight game, but it isn't. I don't know. Okay, so those two can't be rested. Fine. You have 3 to 4, 7 Dawn to play with. Okay, freezes everything. That's rough. Yep. This is a 9. So that right there would be 11 into 8. Go ahead. So now they start dropping the... Okay. 10 drop. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So that's an 8. The issue is if he drops down a Shanks, he can just rest my Uda. So right now this is a 9. That's an 11. I can't ever get into that if I wanted to. Swing 10 at 8. So for this current position, I definitely need to... I have 4 AK counter. So there's no way I should be losing this turn. I do need to save my board if I possibly can. Maybe I should have just taken that hit, so that way... Sure. Okay. So they restand in a Dawn. Play a Perona. The blocker is not going to be there, though. This Rayleigh might come in clutch. Nine into 6. Could this be a 4K counter? Ten into 6. So this right here is 8 into 6. Swing 2 into 2. Eight into 6. Go ahead. Let's get out of that one. Okay. $13. Got there, baby. This is the matchup I wanted to test. Because I wanted to test the pop shanks, right? Because that's what you really want to KO this shanks right here. And we weren't able to actually test that feature, but we did manage to beat them, so that's pretty good. And yeah, they don't have much. All bricks. So, what are you gonna do? Not too shabby. Let's look at the actual results from today. Okay, so we managed to beat Mihawk, Kuzan. I don't know what happened here. Oh yeah, they just weren't joining the game, and we did lose to Enel, and we lost to. We did manage to beat the Vegapunk player. This was a different deck list. So we're slowly going through. And overall, I'm 24 and 12 with this deck. Or this leader in general. So, not a terrible rating. I do need to make sure that this deck is ready to go. And yeah. If you have any suggestions at all, let me know in the comment section. And we're going to go ahead and talk about the deck list as a whole. So, people might be wondering why this particular deck list. Like I said, the biggest deck right now is Enel. You got to be able to have some sort of tech in this deck to address that matchup. Which also, like I said, mainly you could argue tech is made for Lucy, right? We cannot have Cavendish stay on the board. We need to be able to answer it. And while also ramping is pretty good in the same process. And sometimes they hit you and you just go up 1 Dawn. And then immediately you become a 7K because you had 9 Dawn, now you're at 10. And your opponent can't attack anymore that turn. They didn't calculate that. So this is a very good and surprising card. And otherwise the ratios feel pretty solid. Like, I'm not really mad that I have 3 Gabbins. And I'm not sure if I want another cut of Gabbin or up a Gabbin for a Shanks. I mean, this is probably better than a Searcher, since our best cards kind of aren't Roger Pirates anymore. Like, we have Zoro, we have Shanks. The fact that I had played the Shanks and I had to go over the big Roger, the big Shanks and the Zoro, I think, was kind of a detriment, but we still managed to pull the win out. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this list. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys next time.